Hi, this is Kelly, your certified health coach.
And this is Scarlett, your life coach here in the Valley of the Sun. Welcome to hot in Arizona.
It's a little chilly.
Did you have a happy Thanksgiving?
I did. Did you?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sort
it was
of.
good. No, so let me tell you about what I did, because I wasn't feeling good.
Uh-huh.
So what I did was I unplugged.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I kept getting these headaches, and I'm like, why am I getting headaches? And my eyes, they burned, and so I was like, what can I do? Because I don't like doctors.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
So I did go to Dr. Google, and I put in, all my symptoms, and it was like, dude, you have digital fatigue. I was like, huh, go figure. Go figure.
Crazy.
I know, right? So I unplugged.
Nice.
I totally
How did
unplugged.
that go?
It went great. I feel so good. You have no idea. It was like within 24 hours, my eyes didn't burn.
Nice.
The headache went away. Okay, so I had been taking aspirin every single day for a week.
Wow.
Every single day, I was taking the maximum amount of aspirin.
Wow.
And I finally, 24 hours, and I was good. And so now I'm like, twice a day I check my email. I only answer text messages twice a day. And that's it. And nobody misses me. It's like nobody has said. My sister was like, are you okay? But nobody else noticed. So, it was a good thing, I guess.
It's such a habit to pick up your phone.
Oh,
though.
it's a
For me,
horrible
it is.
habit.
It's like it's not even. I don't really even want to
Horrible.
look at anything.
Horrible
I just pick up my phone and
Yep.
and it's.
See, that's just it.
Do you
You're not
have
looking for
withdrawals?
anything. What are you looking for?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Exactly.
But it got me thinking, okay? It got me thinking about my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because I love my eyes. I love my eyes. I love the fact that, I'm 55 years old and I don't wear glasses.
Right.
And I'm pretty proud of that fact.
Yeah.
But I've always tried to take good care of them. And so, I thought maybe we should kind of talk about that.
We should, because I'm paranoid about mine too.
And, we're not getting any younger.
That's for sure.
And the thing is, we're so focused around our digital devices.
Uh-huh.
And, first off, my phone is like this big.
Yeah.
And so I noticed that it wasn't just my phone.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I'm going to put my phone down. Oh, I'll pick up my tablet.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, no, I need to put it all down.
Yeah.
I need to put it all down.
Yeah.
I did find that going to my laptop did help because I do run a business. I did have to be on the. I didn't have to, but
Right. Well,
there were
yeah.
some things I wanted to take care of. I wanted to do them on a computer, so I did it on the laptop. Worked out fine because it was a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
But I think that it is so important that people really, really take care of their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandfather, he used to always tease me, you need to eat more carrots. You need to eat more carrots.
And there's truth to that.
There
is
is
truth to that.
There
Yep.
is truth to that.
Yep.
And that is one of the number one things for taking care of your eyes is to make sure your diet is good.
There's so many good things to eat for your eyes, like kale,
So many.
broccoli, carrots.
You've got to make sure that you have, your certain nutrients for your eyes.
Yeah.
You've got to have your vitamin C, vitamin E. So you got to have your citrus. You got to lutein. Lutein is so important for eyes. So you need your legumes,
Yeah,
right?
legumes.
Your legumes and your nuts and what else? Nuts and seeds.
Seeds.
Chia seeds.
Yep.
Oh, I love chia.
Well, we've talked about that chia seeds and blueberries are the superfoods, and they truly are. I mean, so many brain health,
Oh my
eye
gosh.
health, gut health. I mean,
my gosh. And broccoli.
broccoli.
That's my number one. Number one, broccoli, because it too is a superfood.
Yep.
It is so good for everything.
Yep.
Even my little guinea pigs, they know. They love broccoli. They love broccoli. Love my pigs. Also, you got to have your omega-3 fatty acids.
Yep,
I know
fish.
that you're not a big fish person.
I'm not a fish person.
Not a big fish person. But again, you can get that through your nuts and seeds.
Yep, exactly.
It's not like you don't have to have fish. I love fish. I love salmon. I love tuna. And so it is important to eat a healthy diet
Yes.
and to maintain a healthy weight, because all of these come into play for your eyes.
Yep.
Another thing that's really important that back in the day, quit smoking.
Yes.
If you're a smoker, quit. There's no reason to smoke. It is so bad for you. It's just
In
bad.
so many ways.
In so many ways. It's not only is it bad for your eyes, okay, because it's bad for your skin.
Yep.
You can totally tell people that smoke.
Yep.
Totally tell these, and I'm sorry, but you can. Maybe you think you're beautiful, and maybe you are on the inside, and that's great. That's great. But on the outside, you're going to start to look kind of haggard because it damages your optic nerve. What? It's true. It's true. It damages your optic nerve, and you can get cataracts.
Right.
Right? So you're going to wish that, it's damaging somebody else's optic nerve so they don't see all your darn lines and wrinkles from smoking.
Or like my grandma, my dad's mom, how she had like the stains in her fingers and the stains on her lips.
I work with a guy who had the stains between his fingers. Oh my gosh, it's just not
Smoking
pretty.
is terrible.
It's not pretty.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Don't
It
do
is.
it.
I'm
Don't
so
do
glad
it.
I stopped. And that was seriously 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And so see, I wouldn't have been living this long.
Right.
Yeah.
And you'd be blind. Or
Right.
You'd either be dead or blind.
with a bunch of wrinkles. With a bunch of wrinkles. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh. Another thing though that you really need to do, take care of your eyes. Wear sunglasses.
I always wear sunglasses.
Always. It's so funny. Well, you've got green eyes. I've got blue eyes. So they're super sensitive.
Oh yeah, very.
Super sensitive. My oldest son, when he was younger, he was really good about it. And now that he's older, it's like, where are your sunglasses? Well, I don't have any. My younger son, you would have to glue sunglasses on him. But of course, now that he's older, he's super cool.
Yeah.
He's super cool. He has, I couldn't even tell you how many pairs of sunglasses this boy has.
I cannot even be out in the sun at all without my sunglasses. It just hurts so bad.
It's so important to keep those UV rays away because that will damaging your optic nerve.
Yes.
And the thing is, it's the UVA, the UVB, but I know that a lot of people, they're like, they like the really dark glasses. You have to make sure that they're rated to keep out the UV rays, because even just because they're dark doesn't mean they're good.
Right.
You can have super dark glasses and your eye is going to dilate because it needs light to see. And so if it's not rated for the UV rays, you're letting more UV rays in.
Right.
So just because they're dark, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Make sure that they're rated to block out the UV rays, because that's caca. And also, just, if you're one of those people that does dangerous stuff, make sure that you're wearing safety glasses, right?
Yeah.
When you go shooting, or if you're a woodworker, or working around glass, or any of those things, or can you tell we're outside?
Yeah.
Or even if you're playing sports, make sure that you're wearing safety goggles when needed, because you do want to protect them.
When you ride your motorcycle, when you ride your 3-wheeler, your 4-wheeler, make sure you're wearing some kind of eye protection.
Once upon a time, I was driving down the freeway, and I passed by, a collision happened right next to me. And my window was down, I swear, not even an inch. And something from that collision flew in and hit me in the eye. It embedded itself in my eye.
Ugh.
And so I ended up in the emergency room. They were able to get it out, but I had to wear a hat. I was like a pirate. I was like a pirate for a week, and not a whole lot of fun.
I will tell you, I am mostly blind in one eye. And when I was growing up, they told me I had a lazy eye when I was a little kid. They said I have a lazy eye and I needed to... I'm used to that.
I just wanted to see what eye you were blind at.
It's that
oh,
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's mostly blind. And I still have a little bit of sight. I had enough to pass the test that I needed to pass.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
But when I was little, they told me I had lazy eye, so they made me wear a patch on my good eye, and then walk around and try and read. And oh my gosh, I had so many bruises all over my body, and it was bad. It was bad.
Oh
I
my
would sit
God.
at the table and literally sob while I was trying to read because I couldn't see. I couldn't see. Well, then my mom took me to a specialist, and he's like, she's missing a nerve.
Oh my
She's not
gosh.
going to see, and it's hereditary. My dad has kind of a lazy eye, and his mom was legally blind, even though she
Wow.
could somewhat see, but she was declared legally blind and went to the school for the blind. And she was, even though she was legally blind, she was still an artist, and she could paint, and she did a beautiful job. I have one of her paintings.
That's awesome.
Um, But yeah, my eyes are very, very important to me.
Yes.
Because I only have
Yes.
one. That's
Yeah.
good. If this one goes bad, I'm in trouble. I mean,
Well, and I think,
you know.
we are so computer based now.
Yeah.
Everything we do is on our computers or on our phones, and we rely so much that even younger kids are wearing glasses sooner because you're glued in front of that.
Yeah.
And one of the things, even before we had computers, because, believe it or not, I come from that time before computers, long, long ago.
Yes.
And I got out of the cave and went to school. And even then, I knew the importance of, because I love to read, of reading anything. After so long, I stop and I look off.
Yeah.
And they say that you should take a break like every 20 minutes and look 20 feet away. Look 20 feet away, and then you can resume it. And then, if you are sitting at your desk like every, hour to 2 hours, get up, walk around,
Yes.
and get away from that to give your eyes that rest. They have to have a break. They've got to have that rest. So it is important to look away. Glance off, look off, see if you can read a sign far away.
Yeah.
Focus on something else to give them that rest. Another thing that I've seriously been thinking about, one of the other YouTubers that I watch, she wears, because she's got a computer in front of her, she wears blue blocking
I've been
glasses.
looking into those as well. I think that's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Because you spend all day in front of a computer.
I do.
That's your job,
Yep.
is looking at this computer screen. And that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think we need to check into that, because
For sure.
she said that it just helped her out so much, because the eye strain was just getting to be too much for her. And the glasses are cute as heck.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're adorable.
I've heard of it, and I've been
So-
thinking about looking into it. I probably should, because sometimes when I'm like on my phone for an extended, like right now I don't have TV, so I
Right.
watch TV on my phone.
Right.
So that makes me
Right.
really heavy eye fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I put my phone down and I go outside and I can't see because
Right.
my eyes are so tired.
Yeah, and they get blurry.
And
Things
they're
get
blurry. Yeah.
And that's what I was suffering from. Besides the headache,
Yeah.
and besides the eyes burning, is when I would look up or look away, things were blurred.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary.
That's scary.
That
It
is
scary.
That's very scary. And that's why it's just so important that we do, again, maintain a healthy lifestyle. I'm a type 2 diabetic. That is another thing that I
Yep.
have to really watch
Yep.
and make sure that I take my medication, make sure that I keep it all in check, because I don't want to damage that optic nerve.
Right.
Because then it's, for diabetics, it's, I don't know, it's like a
Yeah.
whole new ball game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, they can't have, like, some people can have the laser eye surgery. Well, you can't if you're diabetic.
Right.
And I really, really cherish my eyesight, because I love to look at pretty things.
Yes. Yes. Can you imagine not being able to see this beautiful world
No.
that we live in?
Exactly.
And the beautiful people that we have in our lives?
It's like, even though you go to wake up and you're tired and the sun and you're just like, oh, and then I'm like, thank you,
Right.
thank you for letting that sun bother me.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you for me being able to let that sun bother me.
Exactly.
Because I can't imagine.
I can't either. I don't want to even.
I know.
I mean,
No.
I that's why I'm always wearing sunglasses.
Yes.
Is because I really not just protect it from the sun, but protect it from anything that could be flying around and getting in my eye or
Right.
whatever. Because I
Right.
am so paranoid that I'm
Yes.
going to lose eyesight in my good eye.
And for as much as I say I don't like going to the doctors and all, it is important to get your eye exams, to go in for a checkup, because if you don't have a baseline, you don't know if you're getting worse.
Right.
You know, it's easy for us to go, oh well, you know, I was a little off yesterday, but I'm doing better now. Well, but it may slowly be getting worse,
Right.
and you're going to push it aside. At least I would, because that's who I am, right? So make sure you're going to your doctor, an optometrist, or an ophthalmologist. There is a difference.
Yes, there is.
And the only difference, truly, though, is an ophthalmologist can do surgery,
Yes.
and an optometrist cannot.
Right.
But they both get the same schooling. They are both specialists. They can both diagnose problems with the eyes. Just one can do surgery and one cannot. But it's important to get in there and to see them. And you can get in just about anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, like Costco, they have
Walmart.
So if you don't want to go, you know, to a big doctor's office or whatever, that excuse goes out the door.
Right.
Get thee to a Costco or a Walmart,
Yeah.
because it's important to take care of your eyes.
It really is.
Super, super important.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've reached the point now, you know, I used to do such tiny little needlework and things like that. And now I'm like,
Me too.
what? I can't
I know.
see. I
I
can't
know.
read.
No.
I never thought I'd reach the point where I'd have to hand something to my kid and say, what does that say?
So now I find that when I am doing like my crossword puzzles or I'm reading, I'm wearing the magnifying glasses.
Yes, the little readers. Yep, I
little
do
readers.
those too.
I do that.
I'm trying to thread a needle on my sewing machine. I have to put the readers on so I can see.
I even just recently, well, you helped me. I gave away that cross stitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm done with cross stitch.
Yeah, me too.
I did one last thing, and I thought, you know, as much fun as it is, right now I don't have the time or the patience, and my eyes are like, no,
Yeah,
you had your time.
exactly.
You had your time. You're now done.
Exactly.
Now you're getting the big jumbo crosswords.
It's scary.
With the little
it's scary
readers.
to me though, knowing that I can't read the fine print anymore and I can't do the little stuff anymore. It's a little scary to me.
It's not really scary to me because, again, I'm pretty darn happy that I am the age that I am, and I'm not wearing glasses.
Right.
So I kind of look at it like, you know what? It's the natural progression.
Right.
You know, I'm getting older. I think I look good in glasses. I'm fine with it. No problem. You know, because I'll have one in every color, you know.
Right.
So I know it's a natural progression as long as it stays that way. I think if somebody, you know, if I went to the doctor and they said, you know, here's your Coke bottles. Have a good day.
Like my mom. My mom has.
Then I would be
bifocals.
sad. Then I'd be scared.
Yeah.
But I think with the natural progression as it is right now, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. And I'm hoping to put it off for as long as possible. Keep eating my greens and
Yes.
yeah. And hopefully, like Thumper, you know, eating greens is a special treat.
That's
It
right.
makes long ears and great big feet, but it isn't very fun to eat. So, but yeah, it's very important to take care of your beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Yep.
What was that
Yep.
song? Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get them peepers?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to what's hot in Arizona.
Uh-huh.
So speaking of eyes, and speaking of being able to see beautiful things, where'd we go?
We went to, I don't even know what this is called.
We went to, here, we're passing notes.
The World of Illumination.
World of Illumination.
At 6797 North 93rd Avenue in Glendale. It was awesome.
There's two of them
Oh my
here in
gosh.
Arizona. There's one in Glendale, one in Tempe. And then there's one in Georgia. One in Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. And it is a lot of fun.
Oh, it was cool.
It was a total light show. You drive up and down a lot of different aisles. There were like 5, 6 aisles, I guess. We drove up and down, and of course everybody has the lights off. You're cruising at 5 miles an hour. And this one was set to kind of a rock and roll theme.
Mm-hmm.
The one in Tempe is set to a different theme, and so was the one in Georgia. It was a little bit pricey.
Yeah.
But it's for a carload. So if you pay it's like $30 per car. And so if you can jam a bunch of people in there, good for you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I also got an add-on for an extra $10 of 3D glasses.
Don't do it.
No, pro tip, don't do it. It wasn't worth it. You got this weird little effect, but it wasn't that great. And you saw like some lit up musical notes that you didn't normally see. It was totally not worth the extra for the 3D glasses.
But to me, it took away from the light show.
It did.
Yeah.
It did take away from the light show. And you're trying to drive in the dark. It didn't help. I was having a hard enough time without the 3D glasses, and then I put them on. Oh my God. It was bad. It was bad. So yeah, ixnay on the 3D glasses.
Yes.
But it was a lot of fun. Had my girls with me. Kelly was there with her daughter, and we had our number one fan with us. And it was really enjoyable. The music was great. The lights were really good.
They were awesome.
They had them timed perfectly.
Yes.
And all of the colors, and it was just beautiful.
It was.
It was a lot of fun. And of course, we're still outside.
Still outside.
Which is next to, obviously, a raceway. But we did decide to stop for some dinner afterwards, which it just made for a really memorable evening.
Yes.
And again, I'm just so thankful for my eyesight.
Me too.
Because I love looking at the beautiful lights.
Yes.
And I love singing Christmas carols. And it really makes for a good family outing. They're doing it throughout the month of December. So if you get a chance, I think they do it all week long. And they open at 6, they close at 10 p.m. Get your tickets online. You can go to worldofillumination.com and buy your tickets through there. Again, don't worry about the 3D glasses. It just wasn't worth it. But it was a good time.
It was a good
time.
time.
And I really appreciate you guys coming.
Well, thanks for letting us.
Well,
It was
absolutely.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Well, gosh, it's getting chilly.
It is getting chilly.
I say we go hop in the mobile studio and head for the barn.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Don't forget that if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell, share this with your friends, subscribe, and you can also follow Hot in Arizona on Instagram to see pictures of all the fun places that we have gone. And don't forget to follow me, Scarlett, Facebook and Instagram at HeartPrintsAZ.
And follow me, Kelly, Facebook and Instagram, Healthy Heart and Happy Soul.
And that's going to do it.
Bye.